Today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good day.
Hi.
You like my jam? Good morning.
I have to run 4 miles.
You get to, correction, you get to. We're thankful for our legs. We're thankful for our
that I got a rest
bodies.
day
We're
yesterday.
thankful we got to rest yesterday.
I think I'm gonna have to blast some music on the treadmill to get through this. Or maybe just borrow your AirPods and go on a run by myself and just
get into it.
Because it is nice. Anyway, also, Evie has a performance for her Prima Donna Girl. The dresses that I fixed.
They're only doing one song?
Uh-huh. And
who are they performing for?
It's an invitational at a high school.
Oh, just lots of dance companies. Okay, okay.
And so that's the one that they're doing. And Evie was like, one of the girls on a different team said Prima Donna Pigs, and I was like, they're probably referring to Miss Piggy. Because I was like, those dresses are something Miss Piggy would wear. She's like, who's Miss Piggy? And I was like, okay. So I Googled Miss Piggy Prima Donna Girl. There's a whole video showing all the best moments of Miss Piggy with that song. And I was laughing and she was like, okay, that's funny.
She's the original queen.
She is. I love Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy. These kids, there's so many different options to watch. They don't know.
But also if
who the
someone says
classics
something
are.
and you think, oh, that hurts my feelings, maybe just find a way that it's funny. Because like Evie could have been like, they're making fun of us. They're calling us pigs. Or now with more information, she's like, oh, that's funny. Like just, if it doesn't hurt your feelings, it doesn't hurt your feelings, guys. So you get to choose.
There you have it, life lesson. I think I'll go for a run, but I think we've both decided we're gonna run by ourselves today. April, she liked being with me, but if we conversed about a non-energetic subject, she lost energy. She's like, oh.
I have to think. Hold on. I just need to have like fun music in my head.
They're climbing in your windows. They're fussing people up.
That just makes me laugh. Because I'll be like singing my songs and then the Bedroom Intruder song comes on and makes me just laugh.
It's still on your playlist.
Well, now I can't take it off because you've told everyone it's on there.
It's just a joke.
It's funny.
She's got a playlist that I cannot run to. Including the Bedroom Intruder, which is from
All of the other songs are good.
a news story. Antoine Dodson was interviewed about a mean guy that broke into people's houses, and they made a song about it, and somehow it was catchy, and April put it on her playlist for whatever reason.
Slamming your windows, he's snatching your people up.
And I always joke that that's her running. It's like it's like that and Footloose, but I'm like, there's a lot of other songs. April sticks with the classics. I kind of like to discover
a lot of 80s,
new songs.
anything upbeat. Anyway, just maybe some breakfast.
Yes, we're getting the kids off to school.
My little Prima Donna kid.
Hoping for some good weather today, some warm weather for just to enjoy our time outside.
I'm going to show you this costume later. They have a crown, they have a sparkly necklace, they have black gloves, a sparkly pink dress that poofs out. I'm like, it's Miss Piggy. 100% Miss Piggy. It's so cute though.
Okay, just got back from my run. April did her run around on the treadmill. What's the report?
I felt good.
Heard the music, 80s music going. That's good. Mm-hmm. You guys, we've got an intruder in our yard, and I'm not liking it. There were some signs of this last season, but
Two of them, look.
I wasn't willing to admit that it was really happening, but look at this.
So there's pipes right here. What do you mean there's no water? Did you put this in?
This pipe has always been here, but I don't know. It doesn't, nothing turns it on. I don't know if it's connected to anything. This is the intruder. It's putting dirt.
It's a groundhog.
This is a lot. Looks like there's some on the hill up here and some more there. This was happening. They were doing it on the perimeter here, like some of this or this action last year. It's no bueno. I have to put some varmint traps or something.
I'm making pozole for 2 reasons. One reason, Ender's birthday is on Saturday. He asked for pozole. Of course, I'm going to make it. I love making pozole. I love feeding my people. It's one of the things that brings me so much joy in life is just feeding people. And so I have to say this too. I have the best calling in the whole world. Like in our church, all of the ward like all of the church is based on like service. It's not paid. Like our bishop, which would be comparable to a pastor, like they do not get money from the congregation at all. So it's all volunteer work, and everyone has jobs assigned out. Well, like I believe they come from the Lord, but through the bishop as he prays and thinks who would be best for what jobs. Anyway, I am the luckiest. My job is compassionate service coordinator. So when someone has a baby or is sick or has a surgery or whatever, I get to coordinate bringing in like meals or help or whatever is needed. So it's actually like the best calling, I think, on the planet. I'm like, can I just have this forever? It's so fun. I love feeding people, like I said. I love feeding people after they have babies or when they're sick. Like, it's just one of the things that I feel like makes you just feel so much better when you're not feeling great, or even a fun way to celebrate. So, but there's a lady that has, this sweet lady in my world that's just had a hard time, and I'm making her pozole too, and I know she loves pozole, so I get to double win. I get to do a birthday pozole. I'm doing a big double batch. I'm gonna bring it to this sweet lady, and then I'm gonna have the rest for Ender's birthday. Here's the little process. I've shown you guys this before. If you want the recipe, it's really easy. You just go on Google and search Ken's Kickin' Pozole. I follow the exact recipe. I don't change anything. And Frankie likes karate. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm gonna crisp up the bacon. Well, actually, it says to crisp up the bacon in the pan. So I guess I do it a little different because I crisp up the bacon on this because I just use the grease out of here. For me, it's easier to keep it even.
Because she uses this to keep.
And then you use some of the grease to cook the pork, and so I can only dump in how much I want instead of having as much in there. But either way, I've done it both ways actually. You know what? Actually, maybe this time I'll do it the other way. I'm feeling crazy. I'm gonna follow the recipe exact. I'm gonna chop it up. I'm gonna stick it in here, cook it in there. But before I cook the bacon, I need to cut these are poblano peppers, but they call them pasilla peppers in some stores, but they all look the exact same. Like the store I got them from, the sign said pasilla peppers, and I was like, they're poblano. I'm gonna wash them, cut them in half, de-seed them, and stick them in the broiler until they have a black, crispy skin that once they cool, I can peel off.
Bacon.
And we have chickens, so I always put all the scraps in here and I feed them to my chickens, and they love it. Pro tip when cutting the jalapenos, the poblano peppers or the pasilla peppers, they're not very spicy. They're more like a bell pepper, very mild. They're like a step up from the bell pepper, but nothing like a jalapeno. If you don't wear gloves when you cut jalapenos and then you touch your eye or your nose or your face, and even just the skin on your hands, burn. So I always like to try to remember to put on gloves, and I just washed my hands, so there we go. Got them on. Now we're ready. Jalapenos. I heard a knock at the door. I need to get a real chopper.
Frank, what is it?
Our flavors for snow cones.
Are you gonna sell some snow cones or make snow cones for yourself?
Make some snow cones for me.
Uh-oh. I thought we bought that to sell some for you so you could have a snow cone
You
shop.
wanna sell some?
I don't think I want some.
Well, you guys can have some too, but
Yeah, you can share.
I don't want you guys to only eat sugar.
Jalapenos is coming. What did you say? Frankie accepted a good no answer at the store?
Yes, he did.
Oh, man.
He was like, okay, and he dropped the subject, and I was like, what a good kid. He's such a good human. And I was like, you can teach little kids beautiful life skills if you're calm and
Can be
loving.
taught. It can be taught.
It can be taught. I mean, every kid is different too. I acknowledge that some kids have a harder time learning, but I'm proud of him.
You're done good.
Where's my flavors? Here's my flavors.
What flavor you? Oh, that's all the flavors. All right.
Where's my flavors? I picked.
What ones did you pick? Do you remember?
I had sour blue raspberry. Is this sour blue raspberry?
Yes. You can read.
How did he know that?
He reads.
Watermelon?
I think he reads
Mom?
and he doesn't know he's reading because he says, does this say bacon on it or whatever? And like, I'm all, yes. Like he's
Mom.
looking at the letters and it's sounding out in his head, but he's not realizing.
Watermelon?
Nectarine, close. Okay, I was wrong.
It was luck.
But he has done that.
1 out of 10. Read it.
Pink
Tell me
lemon
what do you
sour.
think it
That one
says.
says pink lemon
What does it
sour.
say? What letter do you see at the beginning?
Pink.
P. Find a what?
Watermelon?
There you go. There's a watermelon.
Watermelon?
Correct. How did you know? Because of the W?
Or it was the last red one.
He's just reading all of them
This
now.
one.
So I got all of the jalapenos chopped.
What does this say?
I got all of the meat chopped. This is what the Priscilla peppers should look like while they're cooking. I'm about to take those out and put them in a glass dish and cover them with saran wrap because after that they sweat. And when they sweat, they release the skin. You just peel it off. It's so satisfying. Okay, so those are sweating now. Okay, I'm gonna open my cans and then I'm gonna start to rock and roll. One more tip I always do for pozole is that I mix all of the spices in a bowl ahead of time so that all I have to do is dump it in and they're all measured out already before I start cooking anything. So let's do that. So now I have all my spices here mixed up. I have my chopped jalapenos. I have 8 cups of chicken stock, but I actually need 16. And I'll double it when I put all the seasoning in there, but I will just add another 8 cups of water once I get in there because this is my measuring cup and I don't have it. I just have to remember to do that. Otherwise it's gonna not have enough water, but that'll be easy. And then I'm gonna chop up a couple more things, some cilantro and some onion, and then we're ready to start cooking. So that's my biggest tip if you're gonna make this, is make sure everything is measured out and ready. Like I did already cook this, that's fine. But like everything else I just have ready to throw in the pot before you actually turn on the stove and start cooking. Otherwise you're gonna make a big burny mess because the steps need to happen pretty quickly. The prep is the thing that takes the longest. I'm so sad I forgot to show you peeling off the skins, but I'm chopping them now. I'm sorry, I peeled off the skins. You saw what they looked like, they were bubbly, and now I'm chopping them. Okay, everything is ready to start cooking. We're ready to go, let's go.
4 hours later.
It's been a bit.
Alrighty.
Okay, the bacon. I'm gonna follow the instructions exactly. It says to cut the bacon into squares. Normally you would use a half of a thing of bacon but I'm doing a double batch, like I said.
Can't have too much bacon.
And it's gonna start to sizzle in a minute. Another suggestion is to have someone on dishes the whole time because do I dirty every single dish in the entire house to make this? Yes, I do. Is it worth it? Yes, it is.
Yes,
so
it is.
that's what you're on.
Going on dishes here. We're keeping up all right. We'll be ready for the next section of.
Okay, see how it's releasing the fat? Almost there. If it starts to crisp a little bit more, I pull it out, put it on a plate with a paper towel, and then I use that grease to brown the pork.
Good.
Oh, it's spicy. Okay, so Davey loves it when I pour bacon grease down the drain. I do need to get a little bit of this out, so I'm just gonna dump it into a plastic container in the drain. I'm just kidding. That is so funny. I'm gonna get a coffee mug. Okay. And don't spill this on yourself because it's very hot. And that's probably enough. Okay. So now I'm gonna put this over here to cool, and I'm gonna dump all of this deliciousness. And I just moved the pot back there when it was brown, so you want it to be browned on all sides. And then I got a new pot because this one's taller, and I'm realizing double batch needs a bigger pot. So I put a little bit more bacon grease in here, and look, I have the tomatoes and the garlic sauteing. They're just getting a little bit iridescent crisp.
Iridescent, isn't that one of the fairies in Tinkerbell?
Yeah, iridescent. Yeah.
Daisy's listening.
Really?
Iridescence.
The blue one?
Isn't it?
Iridencia.
Iridescence.
It's like
Iridescence. Look it up. Anyways, focus on the pozole. Iridescence. Iridencia. You are my density. What movie?
Density?
Do you know?
It's
Iridessa, the light fairy.
Iridessa.
There's a show, Iridessa. There's a show where he had like a headpiece in and someone was trying to tell him how to flirt. Is it big? No, what is it?
He's trying to be tough, but he's never been tough before. But his son from the future is coaching him.
Back to the Future.
Correct. You are my
Density.
density.
Oh, I remember now. Okay, so that's looking really good.
Okay, good talk. What's
what's in my
happening?
hair?
Are you
Ratatouille.
That was a secondary laugh.
No, I was like, is there something in my hair? What's going on? And now I think it's funny. Okay, now we add in all the other things. The jalapenos, the cilantro, the poblano. Daisy, you're funny. The seasoning.
Just go with it, honey.
That was so funny. Oh, I thought you were getting something out of my hair. I'm like, oh no, I just washed my hair. What's in there? Oh, I almost didn't wash my hair because I knew I was making pozole, and you smell like pozole. Like, it pickles the person that's making it, but it's a delicious smell. But every time I go somewhere, people are like, oh, you smell delicious. It's not like a perfume smell. It's like a...
Meaty.
You can tell that oniony.
Oniony.
I mean, it's either bad BO or pozole.
Jalapeno.
Just kidding. That doesn't make you want to eat it.
Jalapeno. That's French.
It's French. Okay, so now that that's in.
No?
Okay.
That's your face 90% of the time when you're talking to me. Do it.
Chicken stock.
Yep, there it is. That means you're listening.
Okay, so this is all like getting all the seasonings all like marinated on there. So good. Softening up those jalapenos.
Say jalapeno in French.
In French, that's jalapeno.
Yeah, I was right. I made that up. That was actually exactly right. And I literally am that smart. I could just predict.
So I just add in all of this.
Orange juice.
This is a gallon of chicken stock, but you'd only use 8 cups if you're doing one batch.
Cut the lemons, Daisy.
And I'd normally use half of this, but I use all of it. Okay, there's a little bit in there, so. I'm doing a double batch. I'm doing a biggie one.
A biggie?
It's a biggie.
Biggie.
Okay, and then we can add in all the bacon. And we can add in all the pork.
That'll splash on you.
Oh, I really like this sweater.
It's fine. Okay. Simmer. Frank, what's your favorite flavor?
Mom, is it supposed to be direct
I
sunlight?
think I love is.
Oh yeah, Daisy. Are you supposed to be in direct sunlight?
Have you ever had a bottle of
No.
I knew it! She's a vampire. Pozoles are cooking. Kids are home. This is our whole family right now.
I know.
Except besides Zade, this is everybody that can be here. Okay, here is our prima donna girl. She's getting ready for a little performance tonight. We've got a crown.
All she ever wanted was the world.
All she ever wanted was the world. These are the actual dresses that April seamstressed. And It looks fabulous. I don't think we told my mom about this performance.
We didn't.
She's gonna flip out. She's
Fine.
gonna freak.
She'll be fine. I didn't
Just
actually
kidding.
know about this performance until
Yeah, I
2
didn't know
days
about
ago.
this either. What's
I
going
told you
on
today.
here?
I know, yeah. It was like a quick just invitational thrown in there.
And there she is. Evie, how did the performance go? Well, that does it for the vlog today. That was so fun seeing Evie and her team dance and the outfits that April put her heart and soul into. We are wrapping things up now. Our dreamy vacuum, look at it, doing its thing over there. And I'm so proud of just all my kids. I love seeing them shine, and I love when they eat beef jerky, when they're supposed to be in bed. What?
Where do I look?
What?
Where do I look?
Where do you look? I'll tell you. It's hard. You're supposed to look right there, but you want to look over there because that's where your face is. But there's, like, I accidentally look here. You're supposed to look right into the camera. So you pick. Honestly,
I'm looking at it, but it shows me looking over there.
I know, because that's where the camera is, right there. It's confusing, right? I should do better at looking here. But I just love looking at myself so much. It's hard to look away. Is that how you are? I joke, I kid. Did you hear me cheering for you? I was gonna yell, "Go Evie," really loud, but I thought that would have messed you up a little bit in the middle of it. Would that have messed you up? You okay with that? That's good.
Don't do it for competitions though.
Just in performances, it's okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, well, I'm gonna get these kids in bed. What?
When you said it, can I have the beef stick close the vlog? See at the bottom. And then
You wanna have the beef stick? Okay. It's talking, like I'm out of the screen?
No.
Oh, that's just doing the final
It goes
close. Okay.
off.
All right. Well, that does it. Thanks so much for watching the vlog today. We appreciate you guys, and we appreciate, we read all the comments. We don't always respond to them all, but we just,
Your back is gone
what?
for Evie.
Oh, April, while we have you here, real quick, how did it feel seeing your work up there on stage?
I just thought, do you think that they went better, Evie? The dresses are better? I just thought those
The hair
girls are-
still gets caught to the ground though.
A little bit.
That's because the hair now is in a ponytail and it comes up and gets.
The director of the studio just raved about you. She said your wife is just so amazing, and
Really?
yeah, she just
I
went
didn't hear
when
any
she
of
no
that.
she
Teresa?
passed. Yeah, when she passed in the hall, she was just like we're so grateful that she took that on. Just so
good.
wonderful. It turned out so good. She's so talented. We're just thank you. She just raved about you.
She's always so sweet.
She said
I
your
love
wife
her.
is amazing, and I said I know. That's why I married her. That's what I said.
You were like, don't take this on. That's too much work.
I did. I said her dream is to become a costume
Here's the
maker,
thing.
and you helped with her dream.
I'm going to be honest with you. When I first saw them perform that dance, I seen them practice it in their black Leos, and it was so cute. And then when I first saw them perform that dance, my heart sank a little bit because the dresses were drowning them and catching on their head. And I had two options. I could have just texted the dance teachers and complained, which most people would have done that.
Went straight Karen on them.
Or think of a solution and be a helpful person. So I thought, I'm going to think of a solution and be a helpful person. And that's what I did, and I'm glad I did it that way. I never even complained. I like texted her and said, I pinned up this dress. I think that these are the reasons why it'll be better. And if you give me the go ahead, I'll do them all. And I'm just gonna do it as service. Like you don't need to pay me. And
You
it
made the
worked
right
out.
choice, and it was
And
fun
now
for you.
all the girls are so happy. So
So good.
that's awesome.
All
That's
right.
the lesson. Don't be a complainer.
Don't be a complainer. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching the vlog. Find good in everything, and we'll see you. Just do it in the package. Tomorrow.
So,
Gotta talk.
I did my performance today, but we only did one dance. So yeah. Go.
Okay, so thanks for watching the vlog. Find good in everything. We'll see you tomorrow.
sorry.
Bye-bye.
There we go.
Oh, don't touch it to the screen if you wanted to end the vlog with a piece of sausage. Okay, bye. So this is the new playhouse that me and Zade are building, and Zade had a good idea to sweep it out, right, Zade? Do you want to tell me about what you're doing?
And sweeping it on this side, so when they walk in, they put one foot like that. They don't step on it.
Oh, good thinking. Come show me the window over here.
I'm going jogging.
Come show me the window. No, go inside.
and push the window out.
Okay.
How can I help you?